it going, guys? Jake, Desert Tiger Syndicate. Today I wanted to show you guys a video on my off-body everyday carry. Considering my last video gained some traction for my everyday carry, I thought you guys may be interested in what I carry in my truck or carry on my off-body when I'm going out in public places or even on hikes. Stay tuned, let's get into it. So one of the best functions of this pack, specifically being an off-duty everyday carry backpack, is that it's lightweight, it's durable, and it's versatile. It has many storage pockets and it's easily accessible when needed. So you can use this in public places, first being in a mall, in a restaurant, going on hikes, or doing anything outdoors where you may need your equipment but you don't have the time or space to carry it on your body. So the greatest thing about this pack that I love is in the event of an emergency, you can quickly turn it around, get to it, and get your handgun and present. So it has a built-in holster. I really like this holster. It's a Velcro built-in holster. If you can see here, it holds compact, subcompact, and full-size handguns. So that's incredibly great. Additionally, on the back, it has MOLLE webbing, so you can attach other things on here, although I wouldn't recommend that so much because this limits your availability to access this in a timely manner. As you can see, when I tried to quickly get this bag, I kind of fumbled around with the zipper and drawing the weapon. That's mostly because I don't have enough practice with this. I do need to practice more, so always remember, guys, you can look cool, but if you can't shoot good, or you can't get to your gun in time, it doesn't really matter. So get your practice, get those reps in. Additionally, just make sure you're somewhat proficient with whatever weapon or firearm you're using. All right, awesome, guys. So now that I kind of showcased the main feature of this pack being its everyday carry functionality with your handgun, as you can see here with the Velcro holster. Additionally, there's a lanyard so you can put your keys or something in there as well. I'm going to talk about what I carry in this pack and why I think this is a pretty good little solid pack. So I have this set up for right hand configuration, so moving from my back to the front. For those of you that are left-handed or draw with your left, you can change the configuration of the sling. This backpack's nice, it's small, and one thing I really enjoy about it is how it has these heat shrink zips. So that's really nice because it keeps this from fraying or opening, which can be very annoying. So starting off first with this pack, I always carry a headlight. This headlight is great because it can be used in a variety of functions. If you get lost on the side of the road or while you're hiking, you have the options to be seen and to get out of the situation you're in. So I always carry some form of light. A headlight's really good in an off-duty pack. Additionally, I have a glow stick in here. This can help with getting seen at night, especially in rescue situations. I think this light stick's actually expired, but it might be good to go. Might have to retire it. Additionally, have ways to charge your headlight or charge your phone. In some situations, that's not going to really be vital if you have no access to power, but better safe than sorry and to have these. So in this front side pocket, I usually keep something like a Sharpie, which I'll let you know about this more here when I get to the next storage pocket, and some hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer, you know, you want to smell good, and you also want your hands clean, especially here in a moment when we get down to some of the life-saving equipment and to be sterile and be clean. Guys, so now we're going to get into the last storage pocket that contains most of all my everyday carry equipment, mostly all the most vital. So in this little pocket up here, I just carry some wet wipes. Need some wet wipes when you're out camping or hiking, so that's nice. An extra little Velcro strap, which is included to help retain your handgun. I don't really use it because I plan on getting a different mounting system for this packer. So again, like I said in my last video, if you watched it, always have a knife. This is a Benchmade knife. I'm not really sure of the specific model, but if you're interested, I can link it in the video. Next from there, spare magazine for my SIG. So I think that's vital. You know, if you can't have a spare magazine on your person, then you should have one on your off body. From there, we have some waterproof matches. These are great in any situation because you never know when you might need to make a fire. So these are a must. Next, we have some iodine pills. Of course, we never hope to use these, but if we were to get stranded somewhere and there is natural flowing water or stagnant water, we can at least somewhat disinfect it and sterilize it so it's safe to drink on top of if we want to boil it. I have this little extra hand sanitizer packet, and there's some disinfectant wipes and a towelette in here. Again, like I said previously, I carry hand sanitizer on me because sometimes when I'm lazy in a restaurant and I don't want to wash my hands, I'll use some hand sanitizer. But most importantly, it's for medical needs if you need to be sterile and clean before handling a wound. Because if someone's hurt, you definitely do not want to make it worse by infecting it. So then, of course, we have a tourniquet here that I have wrapped up with some Ranger wraps just to keep it nice and tight and in its configuration. I have this NPH, which this is a little bit more advanced for those that know of it. This can be included in your off-body carry. It's dependent on your medical experience. So this isn't really important. However, if you have the experience, you should carry one. Next, having some compressed gauze. This is a good compressed gauze. I believe this was from North American Rescue. This is also about to expire. So here's a little tidbit of knowledge, guys. Make sure to check your items and equipment often because as you can see, these things do expire, and this could be the difference between having appropriate life-saving equipment and not. I'm not really too sure the degree of having expired equipment and using that if I had to, but at the end of the day, I'm sure it's better than nothing. If anybody in here is a paramedic or has any medical expertise, please let me know because I'm interested in knowing why you need to have medical equipment that isn't expired. And if you have medical equipment, can it still be used even though it's expired? So please let me know down in the comments or send me an email. I'd love to find that out. Next, I have just a basic MyMedic Micro Men Kit. In this pack, it includes some surgical laceration repairs. So pretty much what that is just like a little staple kit. One side has staples, the other side has tape. You kind of pull it and stretch, and then it pulls over the staples. Not really too sure how well this works and too familiar with MyMedic. Some of their products are pretty well designed and made. Others, I'm not too sure about, especially with their tourniquets. Again, I always recommend for tourniquets either the Snake Staff Systems or a Soft T or Cat tourniquet. They sell like a lanyard tourniquet, so I'm not too sure. But anyways, aside from that, lastly, I have another one of their packages. This is a bandage package. So it just contains basic things like here it has 4 1x3 bandages, 2 2x4 bandages, 2 fingertip bandages, 2 knuckle bandages, and 2 knee/elbow bandages. So I mean, it's nothing crazy. MyMedic is a good brand. It's supposedly ran designed by a former 18 Delta. If you're not familiar with the military, that's Special Forces medic. So I would like to say that he's vouched and he knows what he's talking about, but do your own research. All this stuff was given to me in the past from my unit or from my family. So that's just a little bit about this pack. It's a really nice, small, versatile pack. You have these 3 inserts. You can have multiple magazines in here. You can have knives. You can have your life-saving equipment. This may even be wide enough and large enough for AR-15 magazines, although it'd be a stretch. But that's it, guys. This is a pretty nice little backpack. I enjoy it. It's cheap. I believe it goes for around $60 on their website. I'll link that down below. But yeah, if you were interested in off-body carry, this is a good choice.